Today I want to talk about one of the biggest problems I see with ML courses. It's that many courses dive into intense theory and math way too soon. I have a lot of experience with the theory, studying math in undergrad at Georgia Tech, as well as in my master's degree in ML, and I actually really enjoyed the theory. Just to emphasize the point, back in high school my friends and I would spend hours solving integrals on a whiteboard just for fun. This was around 8 years ago and it feels extremely cringe looking back at it, but my point is that I'm not against math, but I still believe that jumping into an excessive amount of theory early on is not the right approach. A little bit about me. My name is Dev, and I've been teaching ML on GPT Learning Hub for the past year. One of the biggest projects I worked on was a free ML programming platform with my colleague Nadeep, the founder of Unicode. Countless students have enjoyed the platform, and all the videos where I solve problems from the platform can be found on this channel. Okay, here's why I think that too much theory too soon isn't a good thing. Multivariable calculus, for example, is often listed as a prereq for many ML courses. I know many students who have then gone on to complete entire courses in multivariable calculus before ever getting into the actual ML concepts. This delays their ML journey, and many of them have gotten overwhelmed or lost in the pages of calculus before ever getting into the impactful and practical concepts from machine learning. You don't need to study absurd amounts of math in isolation before starting your first ML course. Instead, you can jump right in and review the math as it comes up. That way the math is actually motivated and you know why you're studying a particular topic. I recently talked about this with Grant Sanderson, the founder of 3Blue1 Brown, and he shared the same opinion. If you don't know Grant, he's one of the greatest math and science educators of all time, and you should check out his channel. Subjects like multivariable calculus can be a co-requisite to ML, not a strict prereq. Here's a quick outline for getting started with ML that doesn't require understanding multivariable calc. I've helped thousands of students shortcut their ML journey using this proven process. First, ensure that you understand single variable calculus. Be able to define what a derivative is and be able to calculate it for simple functions like x squared. You honestly don't even need to worry about integrals for most of machine learning. My video covering the math you need is linked below. Next, learn about gradient descent, the first ML algorithm everyone should learn. This is the main algorithm for actually training models on different datasets. You can gain an intuition for gradient descent using only single variable calculus, and the intuition extends to multivariable functions. Here's the actual equation in case you're curious. My full video on gradient descent is also linked below. Next, master linear regression. This is a simple and unsexy ML model, but it's the best way to get started. You can actually train a linear regression model using gradient descent, so it's a perfect way to apply the concept. Plus, most data scientists actually start with linear regression when playing around with a new dataset. As usual, the video is linked below. Lastly, once you're familiar with the previous two topics, you're ready to dive into nonlinear functions and neural networks, which are based on linear regression. Each node in a neural network actually uses the linear regression equation. It is 100% possible to gain an understanding of neural networks without any crazy multivariable calculus. Simple, single variable calc is all you need. Don't get me wrong, math is important and central to ML, and at some point you should dive into the partial derivatives required for backpropagation. But if you don't consider yourself the strongest or most advanced math student, don't worry, you can still master ML and LLM. Lastly, my intro to neural networks is linked below. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you soon.